right, I'm Riley Rowe from Alternative Nation. We're here with New Politics.
Woo!
All right,
Good
you guys
evening.
are on your tour with Magic Man and Sleeper Agent. How's the tour been so far?
Awesome. A lot of fun.
great.
That was really enthusiastic.
It was, man. It was great. It's been an awesome time.
It's
Those-
been
those
great. We
guys
couldn't have
crazy.
asked for better openers than them. They warm up the crowd, and then we go on, and it's like so easy.
They're ready.
They're ready, like spaghetti.
Ready like spaghetti.
Has there been any more pressure due to the fact that this is your first headlining tour?
I think that there has, but we have also been so carried. We've been so blown away by how the response has been and how many of the shows have been sold out or almost sold out.
Right.
It's been such a crazy ride. So we haven't thought about it like that. We arrived at the shows and then it's so many people and it's just so amazing for us to be.
I was really nervous in the beginning.
Me too.
I was like, are they gonna come just to hear Harlem, and are we gonna sell any tickets?
Yeah.
And we've been upgrading the venues, and we've been selling, and they've been singing all our songs. So it's nice to know that we're finally a band that it can stand on its own 2 feet, and we have we're creating our own little universe or dream along with our fans, which is great.
Great. So I saw you guys last year on the Rockstar Uproar Festival, and it was crazy how much energy you put into shows. What pushes you to perform with such energy after constant touring and work? You okay?
Oh my God, what the hell is this?
This is the reason why we
Cinnamon
play
Hearts,
like that.
some American candy.
No, we've done that since our first show. I don't know why. I think it's the energy is that all three of us are like
It's just
we
the
have
adrenaline
bad
pumping.
ADD, all of us. So
Okay. So many artists have claimed that writing, recording, and releasing their second album was more difficult due to pressures of living up to their debut album. Do you think this is true for your most recent release, A Bad Girl in Harlem?
Yes,
Yes.
and no. Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
But I mean,
yes.
of course.
It took a year for us to write the album. Because you have to reinvent yourself. When we wrote the first album, we were in Copenhagen, Denmark, and it was written. The songs were written. We were just going crazy, and we wrote about things that we were talking about all the time. Or like not necessarily political, but human rights and political stuff in that way. But the sound we had before we actually recorded was super synthy, and then we recorded the album, and kind of shaped the sound of that album.
Yeah.
And then we come to, it's very, very hard to break down the walls of how you as a band sound when you already have an album out on a major label and those kind of things. For me personally, it was so hard to break down the walls and actually realize that New Politics will always sound like New Politics because we are the ones writing the songs and singing. But you can be inspired by other genres and stuff like that without even, that's okay. And that was a little hard for me at least. So, but once we got it, it felt really good. But it was like you have to reinvent yourself, but at the same time you have to stay true to who you are. It's very hard. So it took us a long time, and then finally.
It's a process.
Yeah.
It's really a process, and you're changing all the time. We don't realize that a year, and we started touring in like 2000, and I think with A Bad Girl in Harlem, we released Harlem in February last year, and we've been touring. We played about 300 shows last year, and now we're going non-stop since January. So much is happening and changing, and you're growing so much as a person, and you kind of you have to catch up with that when it ends. When you start writing, you change.
Do you understand now why we have that energy on stage? Because this is all
so
the
much
time.
going on. Yeah.
It's all the time.
So you reflect, your environment and what you've changed to. So it's just a process, like anything else.
So you guys talked about how you started out in Copenhagen. I was hoping you guys could describe. Well, you were in New York.
Yeah.
But,
You should answer this one about Copenhagen.
So could you describe the music scene in New York, or your parents encourage you for creativity and making music?
Yeah, my dad's actually a drummer. My grandfather and my dad were both drummers. So I grew up, always had drums in my house. But I always grew up in a musical household, so I really didn't have any choice but to be
Yeah.
but to be in that. But yeah, coming
New
from
York
New
also
York.
had a scene
Yeah.
when you grew up.
When I
That's
grew up
very
on the
important.
Long Island, where I grew up, the scene that I grew up in was like that, like pop punk / emo
Right.
stuff that was like really popular in the early 2000s. And
There's a lot of clubs and venues. You
yeah,
go
a
to.
ton of like small clubs. So I always played every weekend, you know. And I think it's the same. It was the same thing for you guys, right? Coming up.
I don't know. I think us growing up,
A little different.
you want to go to America real bad because that's where you
You're
see
inspired
all the
by it.
yeah, you're inspired by the music from here, but you also see like the idea of being a rock star. I think it's a big drive for any. Oh my god,
Bro, come on, just answer one
like,
question.
for any musician, like that's a goal because you want to see the world and you want all the fun that comes along with it.
You're okay.
God.
Guys are cracking up.
I swear, we're not even under.
Like, we're not even
had
dropped
one
anything.
drink yet.
Yeah.
Yes,
like
so
yes,
bad.
that sounds so bad.
Well, I'm just saying, I have a couple of drinks, but we didn't have one drink yet. I had a Red Hot.
I choked on a Red Hot.
We had a Red Bull though.
Yeah.
It's me wings.
So before the show, I was telling some of my friends that are girls that I'm gonna go see New Politics, and I was gonna be interviewing them, and they kind of went crazy. They're like, "Hey, give me their numbers, and here I'll give them
That's
my
awesome.
numbers." What is your reaction to this large female fan base you guys have gained?
I would say use that to your advantage in any way. So like say.
Don't be
whatever
taking
you
my
want.
girls. No, I'm joking.
It's flattering though. It really
Yeah,
is.
very fun.
it's great. We
Very
love
nice.
this. I mean, all we want to do is write music and tour, and to have a big girl fan base is pretty amazing.
I actually think
Especially when you're
something that's
single.
really cool too is that when we play the live shows, there's a lot of guys too.
Yeah.
Which is really really cool.
For
Yeah.
you, no?
Yeah.
But no, but it's very very flattering. We have a very very positive, amazingly active fan base. That's something that we always looked up to other bands having, and now we can see that we're actually starting to have that.
And we
That's
love them.
a
We
really,
love them
really,
so
really
much.
cool
They're
thing.
the best.
Yeah.
They make our day every day.
We
Yeah.
genuinely try to do everything that we can to keep in touch. Like all the internet stuff is all us.
Snapchat,
Anytime we
Twitter,
can go outside and
Instagram,
take a
Yeah.
photo, we always try to.
We read it all and try to like as much
We
and
love it.
comment whenever we can.
Love it.
Okay, great. You guys are still relatively a new band with 2 releases under your belt. What are your aspirations for the future of New Politics? Like, are there any specific places you guys want to go on tour?
We wanna do it all now. You know, now that we've done this, we're also learning and becoming more experienced. We want to try to win a Grammy. We want to win, perform at award shows, and we want to, we want to make, a #1 album. We want to have a #1 single. We want to travel the world. We want to do everything that everyone has done and more.
Are there any styles of music you'd like to explore?
Yeah,
I
death
think-
metal.
Yeah,
No.
we're very open-minded with all music. We definitely want to incorporate, exploring stuff. We do that. I mean, you can see the difference from the
Yeah,
first
you
album
got
to the
dance
second.
and
There's so-
rock
Yeah,
and everything.
we're very
Yeah,
whatever
when it gets to, like,
resonates.
the Clash or
Yeah, whatever
stuff.
resonates, we use and we try to incorporate. So
It's the coolest thing about this band is that we all of us listen to any type of music you can imagine. We will find something that one of us likes.
Here's an example. Every time we go on stage, we have 3 songs we need to listen to. We need
Okay.
to listen to Pantera, Unbroken.
Okay.
We need to listen to One Night in Bangkok. One night in Bangkok makes the world. Like dance song.
Murphy
it is.
Head, isn't that his name?
Murray Head.
Murray Head.
And then we need to listen to System of a Down.
Really?
So those are like songs that we rock out.
It just gets you pumped up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a ritual.
I think it's like
Comedy mixed with
yeah.
good
Good
gut
stuff.
feeling,
Don't take anything too serious and just
Yeah.
have fun with what we do. Like,
but do it all out
yeah,
with every bit of emotion you have.
with every inch of you.
All right, well, this has been New Politics. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you.
right. Oh, whoa.
Yeah. See, he's
All right,
with us.
this is going
Too
already.
much Red Bull. Woo!
See you guys later tonight.
All right, thank you.